This is our English dictation session. Write down, ready, start. This agreement shall remain in force for a period of 15 years from 15th day of November 2006 and continue thereafter for successive periods of 1 year each until determined by either party by giving 3 months notice in writing to the other for its intention to terminate this agreement, and upon the expiration of any such notice this agreement shall stand cancelled, revoked, provided that nothing contained in this clause and prejudice the rights of either of the parties hereto to terminates this agreement earlier in exercise of their rights under any of the provisions contained in this agreement and or the rights of the corporation to stop or suspend and or restrict the supplies to the dealer and or the sales from the premises by the dealers pursuant to the provisions contained in this behalf in the agreement. Full stop. Paragraph. The corporation reserves the right without reference to or consent to the dealer to appoint one or more additional dealers in the same town area or location, and such additional dealers shall be entitled to make sales of the products without any objection from the dealer, and the dealer shall not be entitled to make any claim for remuneration, commission, or allowance whatsoever in respect of sales made by such additional dealers and or sales made by the corporation through such additional dealers. Full stop. The dealer undertakes that he and his servants and agents will observe and perform the provisions of the Petroleum Act 1934 and the Explosive Act 1884 and any statutory reenactment or modification thereof for the time being force, and all rules and regulations made thereunder and all other government or municipal, local or similar acts, laws, regulations and bylaws as may be in force from time to time relating to the dealer's business in the said products and to shortage, receipt and transportation and other related matters as contemplated under this agreement, and all requisitions and requirements of all authorities appointed under the foregoing enactment, rules or regulations. Full stop. If there is any violation on the part of the dealer, his servants and agents of the aforesaid provisions or statutory rules and regulations, the corporation will have the absolute right to discontinue the supplies and take any other action, including the termination of this agreement, as the corporation may, at its absolute discretion, think fit. Full stop. The dealer shall also be solely responsible for any breach or contravention by himself, his employees, agents of any acts, rules, regulations, or bylaws of the central or state government and or municipal, local and or other authorities as may be applicable to the business, including without prejudice to the generality of the foregoing, the concerned authorities respectively appointed under the Petroleum Act, Payment of Wages Act, Shop and Establishments Act, Factories Act, and the Workmen's Compensation Act. Full stop. The Explosive Act 1884 or any other act or statutory rules, regulations, or bylaws made thereunder and or applicable from time to time to the business of shortage and sale of products and servants, men and persons engaged in connection with therewith, and the corporation shall not be responsible in any manner for any liabilities arising out of non-compliance by the dealer with the same. Full stop. Thank you very much.